The first competition of the afternoon is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. Coming up first, these Monster Jam superstars will race head-to-head with the fastest 4 winners advancing to the semi-final round. Fargo, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Kicking things off, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. And her opponent, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Both drivers approaching the line. The outside ambers tell them to get ready to go green. Your winner, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. You saw it up there on the video board on the super glue to the action replay just moments ago. The winner of that last race was Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Continuing on with our next matchup, we have Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. And his opponent, Cody Saucier, Dragon. Give it up for Cody Saucier, Dragon. Once again, the winner of that last race, Cody Saucier, Dragon. Moving on to our next matchup, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Facing off against Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Once again, Devin Winfield in Velociraptor, the winner, moving on to the semifinals. In our last matchup in round one, we have Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, going up against Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. Give it up for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Fargo, let's focus our attention on the JCB racing bracket up there on the video board. In the first round, we saw Megalodon going head-to-head against Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Solid pass for Berto Trevino, one of his best and smoothest of the season. As you can see up there, he moved on to the semifinals. In the matchup between Dino and Dragon, Cody Saucier in Dragon veteran driver going up against rookie driver Jurassic Attack's Tim Hall Jr. Dragon emerged victorious. The battle between Scooby-Doo and Velociraptor, Devin Winfield continues his hot streak, taking the win and moving on to the JCB semifinals. And then last but not least, the black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, bested veteran driver Corey Rummel in Earthshaker.
This is the Monster Jam JCB Racing semi-final round. The fastest 4 drivers of the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will continue on to the finals where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Fargo, who's ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Our first matchup in the JCB semifinal round has a driver who hails from Corpus Christi, Texas, here in his second season of Monster Jam, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, against veteran driver hailing from Lafayette, Louisiana, Cody Saucier, Dragon. Give it up for Cody Saucier, Dragon. Once again, you can see him on the pod. Moving on to the JCB Racing Finals. Cody Saucier in Dragon. Who will join him? We have two talented drivers down there on the track. One from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Dino, Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. And from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Give it up for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
It's time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing final round. The winner of this race will take home the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. Fargo, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
He's your defending Arena Series champion, your 2022 Rookie of the Year here in his 4th season of Monster Jam, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. His opponent, veteran driver, former Rising Star of the Year, former Mechanic of the Year, former Rookie of the Year. Hailing from Lafayette, Louisiana, we got Cody Saucier, Dragon. Give it up for Cody Saucier! Once again, Monster Jam fans, the winner of the JCB Racing competition, Cody Saucier, Dragon. With that JCB Racing win, Cody Saucier has now secured the first 8 points of this afternoon event, showcasing why he was the 2023 Arena Racer of the Year. Didn't let up on the throttle. You saw it on the Super Glue to the Action replay. A fierce race against a fierce contender in Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, but alas, the veteran driver has emerged victorious. He's standing by right now with Taylor Olivia.
Cody Saucier, driver of Dragon, taking home the first 8 points. I see you're a little out of breath. I know this is a huge track. How were you able to conquer it?
As cold as it is here in Fargo, I am burning up. It is hot. The transmission's hot. The motor's got good temperature. But, man, I can't ask for a better final round with my little bro, Weston Anderson, one of the best mega truck racers and not the best monster truck driver, Monster Jam there is, man. What fun that was. Fargo, I got a lot of family here. You guys are like family. I'm ready to party.
Party indeed, and you definitely bringing the party with that first round. So as we get back into the competition with more competitions to come, what more can the family expect?
Way I look at it, business is done. I came here to do what I wanted to do and get the checkered flag. Now it's time to just have fun. Two-wheel skills is next, I believe. We got 4 big old BKT tires. All you guys are the winner of this. You guys are in charge of who does the best, gets the best score. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I got something up my sleeve.
Cody Saucier, Dragon.
Congratulations one more time to Cody Saucier in Dragon. He now is at the top of the leaderboard with 8 points in pursuit of the overall event championship. But Weston Anderson and Gravedigger only 1 point behind with 7. And then rounding out the top 4, you got Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, and Velociraptors Devin Winfield going into the second competition of this afternoon's event, which is going to be the two-wheel skills challenge. Now, each driver is going to have 2 attempts to showcase their best moves on 2 BKT tires. We're looking for a variety of things, such as stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, so much more. And this is going to be your very first opportunity to score accurately and fairly using judgeszone.com. We're going to get to that, though, in just a few moments, but make sure that you guys have your smartphones out and ready to go, because trust me, you guys are not going to want to miss getting in on the action here at Monster Jam, because the next 3 competitions is quite literally in your hands. Now, I'm hanging here with 2 of our young fans. We got Beckett and Maverick, and they're having so much fun here at Monster Jam. And we're going to kick it up a notch, okay? We're actually going to play a game. But before we do, can you tell me, what did you think of the racing competition? I saw you going crazy.
It was just really, really cool.
Right? It was so exciting. What did you think of the racing competition? Were you happy that Dragon won?
I was happy that Dragon won.
Yeah, but you were also rooting for Gravedigger?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
Dragon.
Oh, Dragon. All right, he's switching up his story. A little while ago when I asked him his favorite, he said it was Gravedigger. All right, so guys, this is what we're going to do. We are going to play a game called the Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. In just a moment, we're going to put 3 Monster Jam helmets up there on the big television. Okay, let's look this way. See those 3 Monster Jam helmets? Okay, underneath them is going to be a trophy. In just a moment, they're going to drop and scramble around. It's your job to keep your eye on the trophy. If you find it and you get it right, you're going home with a prize. And Fargo, you're not off the hook. You guys got to follow the trophy too, and you're going to help them, right? Yeah, absolutely. All right, do you think you can do this?
Yeah.
Do you think you can do this?
Yes.
Confidence. I love it. All right, let's line up those helmets. And drop them. All right, it started off in the center. I lost it. I don't know where it is. I hope you guys know where it is. All right. 1, 2, or 3. Before Beckett and Maverick, before you guys answer, Fargo, I want to hear from you. Okay, let's make it nice and quiet in here. If you think it's under number 1, make noise. Number 1. All right, let's get it quiet again. Who thinks it's under number 2? And back down. What about number 3? Ooh, all right, let's turn around this way, boys. All right, so it sounds like Fargo thinks it's between helmet number 1 and helmet number 2. I'm going to give you guys a moment. Go talk to your brother. Talk to him. Think about this. All right, they're chatting. I can't listen. I don't know anything. This is very intense, Monster Jam fans. All right, moment of truth. What's the answer?
1.
All right, he says number 1. Let's see if he's right. Let's turn around. Oh, no! It's not under number 1. It wasn't under number 3. Which means it is under number 2. Let's face back this way. But you know what, guys? We're having fun here at Monster Jam. So everybody still gets to go home with a prize. Do you feel good about still going home with a prize?
I was thinking to.
Oh, so you listened to your brother?
Yeah.
Well, now you know not to listen to him because he was wrong.
Yeah, he was wrong.
He's blaming you for this one. But you know what? We like to have a lot of fun here at Monster Jam. So you guys actually get to go home with both of these prizes in front of me. You get to go home with a Gravedigger plushie. You get to go home with a Megalodon stuffy. Give it up for Beckett and Maverick, everyone. Congratulations one more time to Beckett and Maverick. We are officially going to jump into our second competition of this afternoon's event, the Two Wheel Skills Challenge. Now remember, I talked about this earlier. Each driver is going to have 2 attempts to showcase their biggest and best moves on 2 BKT tires. And this is going to be your first opportunity to take out your smartphones and go to judgeszone.com. For more on that, Taylor, where in the world are you?
I'm here. It's section 20, and we've got some super excited fans who already have their phones out and pulled up on judgeszone.com. Again, that's judgeszone.com. Everyone else, you can go ahead and scan your QR code there on the video board. It'll take you straight to. When you get there, it's going to ask for the city code. That's FAR. FAR, like Fargo. You'll press submit. And then the next screen is where you get to score. All you'll do is slide the BKT tire up or down, landing on the score you think each and every driver deserves. Press submit once more, and from that moment on, we will then see the score for that driver's run. Remember, fans, you've only got 20 seconds to complete this entire scoring process. So from here on out, keep those phones out and pulled up to judgeszone.com throughout the remainder of the event. Now, Fargo, before we get into it, I have one question for you. Who's ready for the Two Wheel Skills Challenge?
Kicking things off, ready to make some waves, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Put your hands together for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Fargo, it's your first opportunity to score at judgeszone.com. So take out those phones right now. We've got about 10 seconds left to lock in your scores for Megalodon. Remember that city code is FAR.
Nice start with Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Super glued to the action replays up there. She goes into that stoppie for the first attempt. Second attempt, she was going for the popper. Struggles a little bit, but let's see what you guys thought. She's setting the bar for her fellow competitors. Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. 4.079. So that is going to be the score to beat in the two-wheel skills challenge. Ready to attack the track with the vintage purple Jurassic Attack body making its Monster Jam premiere here in the Fargo Dome, Tim Hall Jr. First attempt was going for a popper off the double log stack on our elevated obstacle. He still has one more attempt remaining.
Tough break for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Show him some love and put your hands together, Fargo. And it is time to score. You can scan the QR code right there on the video board to let us know what you thought. You got about 5 seconds left to let your voices be heard.
Yeah, Taylor, tough break indeed. He tried to execute both of those poppers off of the double log stack, wasn't able to get the momentum and the pop needed to go into the vertical positioning. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in from judgeszone.com. A 3.590, so that's going to put him now in second place currently in the two-wheel skills challenge. Ready to take to the track, searching for Scooby Snacks, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. If you focus up there on the video board, the lower shot is actually a live shot of her driving right now. With that stopping, kicks it into reverse, into the moonwalk, backs it on the back two BKT tires for the wheelie up the pod. Great first attempt by Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Let's make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. The first of her competitors so far to get 2 very successful attempts on that elevated obstacle. What did you fans think of that? Scan that QR code. Go to judgeszone.com. You've got 3 seconds left.
Taylor, I'm going to go ahead and say that is probably one of her best two-wheel skills performances so far of the 2025 season. She's out of the truck, Monster Jam fans. We got the signature hair flip and everything. Let's see what you guys thought of the scores. Score to beat Megalodon of 4.079. The score for Scooby-Doo is 8.922. New leader, new score to beat. Great combination moves from Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. So the combination moves are when you go seamlessly from one move to the next, and she was able to achieve that with the stoppie into reverse, into the moonwalk, and then she kicked it on the back to BKT tires. So really cool stuff from Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Continuing on, ready to shake things up, Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. Lining up with the Morgan & Morgan backflip with the back to BKT tires. Oh, looked like he was trying to go in reverse and pop it on the front two BKT tires. Tough break, but valiant effort from Corey Rummel in Earthshaker. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. That first attempt you see there on the super glue to the action replay was a slap wheelie from the Batwing to the pod for the first attempt. Let us know what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Few more seconds. Let's focus our attention up there on the video board. 2.480 for Corey Rummel in Earthshaker. That means fourth place currently in the two-wheel skills challenge.
All right, I've got a Spencer here with me, and Spencer's little brothers. We got Cameron and Wyatt. Here we are at Monster Jam. I know you drove quite a long way, but are you having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having fun. Well, we're going to play a game, you and I, all right? If you got your little brothers here to help you out. It's called Name That Monster Jam Truck. Now, how do you name that Monster Jam truck? There's so many. Well, here, let me tell you. I'm going to give you some hints and some clues, all right? And if you can name the Monster Jam truck that I'm referring to before the dirt clears on the video board, you're going to get a prize. Sound good?
Yeah.
Easy enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy enough. All right, let's take it up to the video board. This Monster Jam truck is known as the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. This Monster Jam truck was created by Dennis Anderson. Fargo, if you think you know it, you can shout it out too. This Monster Jam truck has tombstones on the side of it. On the count of three, Spencer, you're going to shout it out in the mic. And Fargo, you're going to yell it. 1, 2, 3, name it.
Gravedigger!
It is a Gravedigger. It is Gravedigger. Indeed, great job. High five. Now, I know you traveled quite a long way and you weren't able to make it to the pit party, but you're going to go home with a pretty cool prize. Well, you won't get to take it home, but You're going to go downstairs to the VIP meet and greet after the event and meet every single one of our drivers here tonight with your little brothers and your family. What do you think about that?
I wanted to see all the trucks in person.
Well, looks like your lucky day. Everyone make some noise for Spencer. And hey, if you fans want to go to the VIP meet and greet as well, you can scan that QR code and purchase your tickets, all right, while they are available. Tickets will be open until halftime. So go ahead and scan that QR code right now, bookmark it for later.
It's time to unleash the dragon! Kicks it on the back to BKT Tires, wheelies it up the ramp, across the elevated obstacle for the first attempt. One attempt down, one to go for Cody Saucier in Dragon. He's slowing down. Could he potentially be lining up for a bicycle? There we go! On the side.
Make some noise, Fargo, for Cody Saucier, Dragon. Gave us something we have not seen in this competition yet. There he is, show him some love. And then show him what you really thought at judgeszone.com. 5 seconds left, fans.
Impressive stuff by veteran driver Cody Saucier in Dragon. Super glued to the action. Replay is up there. First attempt is that wheelie up back to BKT Tires. Second attempt is what we call a bicycle. He balances on the front and rear. BKT Tires on the side of that Monster Jam truck. Cool stuff to see. Let's see, though, was it enough to take over the top spot? Currently held by Brianna Mahan Scooby-Doo in 8.922. The score for Dragon is close, 8.404. Good enough currently for second place in the two-wheel skills challenge. Fargo, very important note. The red and gray plastic around the arena is called our safety holds. They are there for your protection. Please do not breach the safety holds. Please do not put any personal items over the safety holds or we will have to pause the event. If you drop something, let one of our officials know and we will happily retrieve it for you. But again, they are there for your safety, so we ask that you do not breach those safety holds. Coming up next, the 2024 Arena Two-Wheel Skills Driver of the Year, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Successful popper finds the balancing point to the brink of that ramp, shifts the weight to the one BKT tire, puts it back down on all fours. Slowing down, it looks like he's lining up with the side of the pod. We might be seeing a bicycle attempt here.
Fargo, put your hands together for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. And it's time to score at judgeszone.com. An exciting run from Gravedigger. He's coming out of the truck. Make some noise one more time.
Side to side in that Monster Jam truck. That bicycle goes for the sidewall save. He tried so hard to shift the weight from one side to the next. Impressive stuff nonetheless from Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Score to beat right now. Scooby-Doo and 8.922. The score for Gravedigger is 9.222. New leader, new score to beat for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Take a look at the leaderboard right now where each of our drivers stands in pursuit of the next 8 points of the event. And Monster Jam fans, if you're having fun with us here and you want to actually meet our drivers, remember we have that amazing post-event meet and greet. So you can see the QR code up there on the video board. We're going to leave it there for a moment because if anybody is interested, you can purchase that additional ticket that will give you full access to the meet and greet. You'll have the opportunity to spend some time with all of our amazing Monster Jam drivers, get their autographs, take pictures, really cool experience. So again, we'll leave that up there for just one moment so you have the opportunity to scan the QR code. Coming to the track, representing Team Throttle Monster here in his second season of Monster Jam, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Successful popper off the double log stack for the first attempt. One attempt remaining. Put those puppy paws together for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Scoring is open for all of you Monster Jam fans at judgeszone.com. As is the super glue to the action replay, your reminder of those two attempts, two solid poppers off of what we call that double log stack using momentum to actually kick the back two BKT tires up into a vertical positioning. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in. A 5.617. Once again, a 5.617. That's going to put him currently in 4th place in the two-wheel skills challenge. 7 competitors down, 1 to go. At the top, holding steady right now, Weston Anderson and Gravedigger, the 9.222. Can he maintain it? Can he walk away with the win? We still have one more competitor remaining. And this one's a tough competitor. You see him up there, focused and ready to go on the video board. He is now currently 2nd in overall series points. Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. A popper with great control, walks it forward. At one point you saw the shift in the Monster Jam truck. It leaned towards one side before he found center again and put it down on all 4 BKT tires. 1 attempt down. He does have 1 more remaining. As you can see on the track right now, our tech officials in the yellow fire suits are checking on that Monster Jam truck, as well as Devin Winfield himself, to see if he is able to refire and continue on with the competition. That first attempt was a solid one. It was controlled. The vertical positioning was on point. It is a good sign that the tech officials are now back into the tunnel, so we're going to give him a moment to see if he can refire and continue on. He does have the green light to do so. And it sounds like we're back in business. Lines up with the ramp on the Batwing. Tried to go into a stoppie off the Batwing. Tough break there, but that first attempt was solid. So take everything into consideration as you guys are scoring at judgeszone.com. Again, this is our final competitor in the two-wheel skills challenge. That super glued to the action replay up there of that solid popper for the first attempt. Second attempt, he was trying to go for a stoppie off of the Batwing. That truck kind of slid out from under him as opposed to popping on the front 2 BKT tires. Let's see. Scores are locked in right now for Devin Winfield in a Velociraptor. 6.803, 4th place for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. But that means the winner of the two-wheel skills challenge, the black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Weston Anderson in Gravedigger with that bicycle. Putting it on the side, tried to switch sides. Didn't quite get there, but man, was it an awesome effort and really entertaining for all these Monster Jam fans. There is a reason why this man is the two-wheel arena driver of the year.
Weston, I gotta know, it seemed like there was a little bit of a anything you can do, I can do better moment against you and Cody associated with that bicycle.
Yeah, you know, I actually did a move, and I set up for it the exact same a couple weeks ago. I landed it a few weeks ago, and you know what? This time we didn't land it, but hey, we got a crashed up truck. That's what the fans came out here to see, and we ain't done crashing yet.
Definitely not. We still have multiple competitions coming up next. Donuts for certain after halftime. What can our Fargo fans, Sky Willies coming up next after halftime? What can our fans expect from Gravedigger?
You know, we're going to try and get that truck as vertical as we can. I didn't come here to win Sky Wheelies, though. Like I said, my dad, he created freestyle back in the day. I came here to freestyle. We crashed the truck once. Hey, I don't care. Let's crash it 10, 12, 15 more times. Y'all better be on your feet whenever Gravedigger hits the floor, baby, because we're going big tonight. Thank you.
Make some noise one more time for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Congratulations one more time, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger taking the two-wheel skills challenge win going into the second half of Monster Jam. Now we got a lot more action coming your way, but right now it is halftime. So the perfect time, get up, stretch your legs, hop on over, grab a snack, use the restroom. And for those of you on the main concourse level, right behind the camera where I'm standing right now, is our driver's license photo booth. So super cool experience. You jump into the photo booth and you actually walk away with your very own driver's license. So great thing to do, fun activity during halftime. And when we come back, the stars of freestyle motocross are going to take to the track and take to the skies. But right now, enjoy halftime. Fargo! Are you guys having a good time? Welcome back to the second half of a Monster Jam. The stars of freestyle motocross, they have taken to the track and are going to take to the skies in just a moment. But we have a super important rule here when it comes to FMX, all right? The louder you scream, the higher they fly, the cooler the trick. So when I count to 3, I need you to scream so loud that the entire Fargo Dome rumbles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
That was Heath Kensley coming down the ramp first. And next, Billy Wilson. That was Braden Anderson and Jared LaRue. Monster Jam fans, take out those phones and capture this. Like Christina said, the louder you get, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick. So let me hear you. Fargo, let's see how loud you can get when they hit the ramp. See that? The tricks are getting cooler. Back-to-back black flips. Let me hear it. Coming up next is the US FMX Best Trick Competition. Each rider will have one attempt to fly from one end of the arena to the other, showcasing their best trick. You fans here in Fargo, you're going to be the judges for this competition, so have judgeszone.com pulled up and out on your phones. Remember that city code is still FAR. Fargo, are you ready?
the FMX Best Trick Competition with Heath Kingsley, hailing from Worthington, Minnesota. Just a few hours down the road, representing here the FMX Best Trick Competition. He's been riding for 20 years this season. He's on the KX 450 bike.
Put your hands together for Heath Kinsley. Scan that QR code so you can score at judgeszone.com. Look at that replay. You can see it there on the video board.
Leg fully extended in the air. Back is completely arched. Head is thrown back. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in. For Heath Kinsley, a 7.221. So that's going to be the score to beat in the FMX Best Trick Competition. Coming up next, from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Billy Wilson. Billy Wilson's been with us at Monster Jam now for 3 seasons. He has been riding professionally for 4 years. His career has taken him nationally and internationally to places such as Dubai, Puerto Rico, Mexico. So he is not only a national driver, but an international rider as well. Let's see what he has in store. Can he take over the top spot in the FMX Best Trick?
Fargo, we got a backflip. Make some noise for Billy Wilson. It's time to score. Get those phones out. Judgeszone.com. You've got 5 seconds left.
Making the backflip look easy, so effortless as he takes off from the FMX takeoff ramp onto the safety bag. Score to beat is Heath Kinsley with a 7.221. The score for Billy Wilson is 7.971, which means we got a new leader and a new score to beat. Coming up next, from Salt Lake City, Utah, Braden Anderson. Braden's been riding professionally for the last 4 years. This year he's piloting the KTM 450. He's an entrepreneur as well, in addition to being a competitive drifter. So this athlete does it all, and he's here to wow you fans.
Let's hear it for Braden Anderson. Fargo, let's lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. Wow, that was quite the trick by Braden Anderson.
A no-hands tail whip, so body and bike moves simultaneously. You just got to think about, honestly, the thigh strength that needs to go into that, because you're holding on to the bike while your arms are extended. So the only thing that is holding on to the bike are his legs. So impressive stuff. Let's see what you guys thought. Billy Wilson is a score to beat, 7.971. The score for Braden Anderson is 8.067. New leader, new score to beat. Can he hold on to the top spot? We have one more competitor left. From Phoenix, Arizona, competing for almost 30 years, Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue's been with us at Monster Jam for almost a decade now. His career taking him literally all over the world. One of our veteran and well-respected riders here, looking to secure the first FMX Best Trick win of the weekend.
Make some noise for Jared LaRue. One-legged backflip. Wow. What you fans think about that? Is that going to beat Braden Anderson? Let's find out. Judgeszone.com, 3 seconds.
Backflip, knack. As he is upside down, as Taylor was saying, he fully extends one of those legs before bringing it back onto the bike as he's doing that rotation. Let's see, score to beat, Braden Anderson, 8.067. The score for Jared LaRue is 8.945. The winner of the FMX Best Trick Competition, Jared LaRue.
All right, I'm here with the winner, but before we talk to him, he's got a little surprise for all of us.
This is honestly our favorite part of the show. So, Fargo, so far, you guys having fun? All right, this is where we need most of your participation. Everybody got to get super loud on your feet, and we'll get all 4 of these bikes in the air at the same time.
You heard it, fans. We're going to get ready to see all 4 of these riders fly through the air in back-to-back formation, train formation. But this is where you come in, Fargo. You've got to get loud. We already know the louder we get, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick, so let me hear it. That's what I'm talking about. But I think you can do better. I was told you can't spell awesome without Indeed, North Dakota, so let me hear you on the count of 3. We're going to shake it up in here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Fargo, you are awesome indeed, but do you want some more? Fargo, I said, do you want some more? All right, then more you shall receive. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Fargo, you are awesome. Give it up one more time for Jared LaRue, Billy Wilson, Braden Anderson, and Keith Kendry. Jared, congratulations on taking the first Best Trick win of the weekend. Week in and week out, you are on the road with your team, but you guys seem more like friends than actual competitors to me.
No, absolutely. For us, it's like we get to hang out, they're all part of our family, and when you're on the road as much as all of us are, everyone that's on tour with us, everybody comes like this big, little weird family, but it all works out. It's nothing better than that than getting to hang out with your buddies each weekend, ride dirt bikes, and explore new areas.
Talk about the trick that you implemented for that win. It wasn't just a normal backflip. How long did it take you to master that?
Quite a while, honestly. I actually landed on my head a lot during learning backflips. But eventually it worked out. And then, with that progression, you get more comfortable being upside down, being able to hang off the bike, and figuring out how all the geometry works upside down.
We have so many fans here in the Fargo Dome that, of course, came to see Monster Jam and Monster Jam trucks, but they also got to see you and the FMX team. What advice would you have to them if they want to follow in your footsteps someday?
You know what? Honestly, it's a pretty common question. We get to meet all kinds of kids. We've met a lot of kids today that, they're having dirt bikes. Anybody that wants to get into it, if you got little ones, put them on a bicycle, make sure they got their balance. After that, move to a dirt bike, and seat time's the best thing you can do. The more they do it, the more comfortable they're going to be. Always wear your, the right protective gear, and mostly just have fun with it.
Have fun. Indeed. Everyone make some noise one more time for Jared LaRue.
Kicking things off, representing Team Throttle Monster, Corey Rummel, Earthshaker.
Let's hear it for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. And it's time to score, fans. Go ahead and scan that QR code if you're just making it back to your seat. Go to judgeszone.com so you can lock in your scores. You have 5 seconds.
Corey Rummel in Earthshaker, so he's going to be setting the bar for his fellow competitors in the Sky Wheelie competition. Remember, we're looking for the vertical positioning of those Sky Wheelies in addition to things such as the height and the pop that these Monster Jam trucks are able to achieve. Scores are locked in. Let's take it up to the video board. A 5.328. Again, 5.328. That's going to be the score to beat in the Sky Wheelie competition. Continuing on, ready to attack the track, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Let's hear it for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Really launching it off the log stack there, which we've seen our drivers have some struggles with earlier throughout the event. But this is where it's going to really, really matter. So what do you fans think? Judgeszone.com, 3 seconds left.
Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, no hesitation. He came out of his pit stall, went straight for the double log stack, used that momentum for a solid Sky Wheelie. Score to beat a 5.328, which is Earthshaker. The score for Jurassic Attack is 5.977. We have a new leader and a new score to beat. We're going to put the criteria up there on the video board momentarily. Just a reminder of what you guys are looking for. So the driver gets 1 attempt. We are looking for the height of the jump. The vertical positioning is super key to a solid textbook Sky Wheelie. Creativity and that wow factor. So make sure that you guys are scoring accurately and fairly for these Monster Jam drivers based on the criteria of the competition. Coming up next, a former Rising Star of the Year, Cody Saucier, Dragon.
Make some noise for Cody Saucier, Dragon. Some of the best air in this competition we've seen so far flew into the air. You can see it on the super glue glued to the action and just bounced right off the pod. Pretty cool from my point of view, but it's about you fans and what you score at judgeszone.com.
Yeah, he definitely got some bounce when he lands on the back two BKT tires, sticks the landing, and then wheelies it forward for the grand finale of that Sky Wheelie. Score to beat Jurassic Attack, 5.977. The score for Dragon is 7.721. New leader, new score to beat in our Sky Wheelie competition. 3 competitors down, 5 to go. Remember, Monster Jam fans, you have all the power. This is the only sport in the world where our fans directly impact the outcome of our events and ultimately help take our drivers to Monster Jam World Finals. So you got a very important job here at Monster Jam. Up next, your 2023 Rookie of the Year, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Let's hear it for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. What a save. Wasn't able to quite make it up on the pod like I'm sure she intended, but wow, that was a show we got after. Let us know what you're going to score that, fans. Judgeszone.com.
Taylor, that one was a roller coaster. Under rotate slightly on the sky wheelie. The fish flops over side 2 BKT tires and just effortlessly lands back on all 4 in slow motion. Really cool stuff. Score to beat is Dragon, a 7.721. The score for Megalodon is 8.812. New leader, new score to beat in our Sky Wheelie competition. This is where creativity and those wow moments come into play in the criteria. You just witnessed everything. Solid Sky Wheelie, the wow factor, creativity. I don't know if it was a happy little accident or what, but man, was it creative and very fun to watch. Looking for a dynamic Sky Wheelie, it's Devin Winfield's Velociraptor.
Let's hear it for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. See, he's giving you the thumbs up and now instructing you to score, score, score. Thank you, Devin. Score at judgeszone.com, fans. 5 seconds left.
So a little bit of a different approach. He didn't utilize the double log stack. Instead, he opted for those built-in tires in the elevated obstacle, the opposite of the 2 log stack. Let's see how that fared in scores. They are locked in and coming in on the video board right now for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. 7.052. That is good enough to put him currently in 3rd place in our Sky Wheelie competition. Coming up next, the driver that is bad to the bone, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Keep it going for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. You guys know what to do. Head to judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Solid sky wheelie, great height, great momentum. Vertical positioning was there. Sixth the landing, and then at one point, look really closely, he shifts onto the back left BKT tire for a second before sticking the landing. Score to beat Megalodon, 8.812. The score for Gravedigger is 8.630, super respectable score. Good enough for currently second place in the Sky Wheelie competition. Get ready to bark and howl for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Let's hear it for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And it's time for you fans to score our final competitor in this competition. Scan the QR code if you haven't already. About 5 seconds left.
Solid sky wheelie from Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. You see it up there on that super glue, glued to the action replay. Remember, you guys got to compare. You are the official judges. So let's see what you thought of that sky wheelie from Berto Trevino, a 6.707. That's going to put him currently in the 5th place position in our sky wheelie competition. 7 drivers have competed. 1 remains in the sky wheelie competition. Will Ashley Sanford in Megalodon keep the lead and take the win? Or will it go to our final competitor? She's ready to crack the case. Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Fargo, make some more noise for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Way to come in at the last second with those wow moments. There it is up on the video board, the super glue, glued to the action replay. Might have been some of the biggest height we've seen in this competition. It's up to you fans now to score it at judgeszone.com.
Sending the Scooby to the sky on that one. Let us know, Fargo. Was that enough to take over the top spot and ultimately the win from Ashley Sanford in Megalodon, who has the 8.812? The score for Scooby-Doo is 9.102. The winner of the Sky Wheelie competition, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. She is the queen of Sky Wheelies for a reason. Great momentum, great form. That wow factor was there. The pop that she was able to achieve was amazing to witness here in Fargo, securing the first Sky Wheelie win of the season. Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Brianna, you came in at the last second. It's always hard being last in the lineup because really you've got the most to prove, but you did that indeed.
Yeah, you know what? They don't call me the Sky Wheelie Queen for anything. That is one of my favorite tricks to come out here and do. That puppy likes to fly to the moon, so let me hear you, Fargo. What'd y'all think?
It sounds like they loved it. So with that in mind, we're going into where you get to lay it all out here on the track. Monster Jam Freestyle.
I am so excited. I've not been back to Fargo in 10 years, so I am ready to come out here and show you guys what we can do. They don't call me the Princess of Carnage of nothing. I got everything to lay on the line tonight. That dog is going to come out here in pieces. So who's ready for freestyle?
Congratulations one more time, the queen of Sky Wheelies, Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. Take a look at the leaderboard right now where all of our drivers currently stand. You got Gravedigger at the top with 21 points, but only a few points behind in Dragon, 19 points. And now rounding out the top three, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo with 17 points. All of that is going into Monster Jam Freestyle. Now our next competition, Monster Jam Freestyle. Each driver has 75 seconds to showcase their biggest and best moves in the freestyle competition. Super important though, in order to qualify for a score, they must complete at least 15 seconds of their Monster Jam Freestyle run. So we're looking for the use of the ramps, the creativity, the technical moves, combination moves, and of course, all of those wow factor moments here at Monster Jam. So all of that is coming up next in the freestyle competition. Remember, 75 seconds is what our drivers have to do to leave it all out there on the line. But right now, I'm hanging here at the desk, and I am joined by Gilly. And I met Gilly earlier at our Monster Jam pit party. Gilly, are you having a good time right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little loud though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's quiet now. I think you're good. Go ahead, let go. Okay, the sound is gone. Let's face this way. All right, Gilly, so you were telling me you want to be something when you grow up, right? So what do you want to be when you grow up?
A monster truck driver.
He wants to be a monster truck driver. Anybody else want to be a Monster Jam driver? That's super cool. All right, so Gilly, there's 8 trucks down there on the track, all right? So if you want to be a Monster Jam driver, which truck do you want to drive when you get older?
The dragon one.
The dragon one. The dragon one is pretty cool, and it's a really big truck, right? It's really big, and it weighs a lot, all right? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put your Monster Jam knowledge to the test. We're going to play a game of Monster Jam trivia. I'm going to ask you a question, and if you get it right, you get to go home with the prize. Does that sound good?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's turn around and look at the video board.
Monster Jam fans, it's Devin Winfield, driver Velociraptor, and it's time for Monster Jam trivia. The Monster Jam truck weighs about 12,000 pounds. That's the same weight as what? A, a goldfish. B, a pickup truck. C, an elephant. D, a cruise ship. You know the answer? Shout it out.
All right, Fargo, help Gilly out. What are you guys thinking? All right, Devin's helping him out over there. Did you see Devin Winfield? That was him live in the truck just now. All right, let's turn this way. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and help you out here. We're going to eliminate goldfish, all right? Because goldfish do not weigh 12,000 pounds, all right? That's a little crazy. Pickup truck, cruise ship, or an elephant. So, is it B, C, or D? Gilly, what's the answer?
C.
C! Says it so confidently as well. Let's see if he's right. Let's take a look.
If you guess C, you got it. Now, time for more Monster Jam.
You did it! High five! Great job! Congratulations. So guess what? You won! Yes, he's like, yes, you get to go home with the prize. I'm sending you home with our Monster Jam Truck and Pals play set. So you get to go home with that. We got Gravedigger in there. We got Monster Mutt Dalmatian in there. And since you told me earlier, not only do you love Dragon, but you love Gravedigger, I'm sending you home with the Gravedigger hat as well. Everybody give it up for Gilly!
Fargo, now it's time for each of you Monster Jam fans to kick off our Monster Jam freestyle competition. So, take out your phones, turn on your flashlights, and follow my lead. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep going, and follow that beat. We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Fargo, make some noise for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. And it's time for you fans to score. What a start. There he is. Show him some love, Fargo. Let's lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. Remember that city code is still FAR.
An awesome way to kick off Monster Jam Freestyle. Super Glue Glue to the Action replay shows big air. He had several slap wheelies in there off of the Batwing across the entirety of the track. Nice momentum throughout the freestyle. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought. A 6.901. So that is going to be the score to beat in our Monster Jam freestyle competition. Coming up next, here in his second season of Monster Jam, you got Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Monster Jam fans, it looks like he might be having some issues with the rear steer throughout that Monster Jam freestyle run. He got off to a solid start, but if you notice, yep, that will be it. 26 seconds remaining on the clock. Unfortunately, that will do it for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, but he is deserving and does qualify for a score, Monster Jam fans. So please scan the QR code, judgeszone.com, FAR. Super glue glued to the action replay. Your reminder up there, as I said, was having some of those rear steer issues, so he wasn't able to move the back to BKT tires successfully, which impeded him during that freestyle run. Let's see what you guys thought, though. Again, scores are locked in and coming in on the video board momentarily for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. A 4.530, so second place in the freestyle competition. Ready to attack the track, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Clock is paused. 12 seconds remaining in that freestyle run. Just got word from our Monster Jam officials that will do it for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Give it up for him. That was an awesome freestyle run. Left 12 seconds on the clock, but man, did that freestyle pack a punch. He was full throttle the whole time. Got some really solid moments in there. Several slap wheelies midway through. There was a great one, again, from that bat wing over to the pod area. Towards the end, we did see a stopping, nice control. Getting word that it's a rear drive shaft issue right now with that Monster Jam truck. 6.409 up there on the video board. Again, 6.409 for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Still several more competitors to go here in the freestyle competition. You see them up there on the video board right now, our first 3 competitors. And Fargo, if you're having an amazing time with us here this afternoon, I encourage you guys to mark your calendars because Monster Jam World Finals is coming to Salt Lake City, Utah in partnership with the Utah Sports Commission. And that's all going down the weekend of 4th of July. So July 4th and 5th. Head on over to monsterjam.com for all the details. It is the biggest event of the year with the biggest pit party of the year. So great family fun for everyone involved. So before we can continue with a Monster Jam freestyle, I want you guys to flex your vocal cords right now. If you know the words, sing along.
All right, it is time to get back into the Monster Jam freestyle jam-packed action. But first, I've got a lovely family here that is going to help me introduce the next Monster Jam truck because it's time to
Release the dragon!
Nails the Morgan and Morgan backflip. 12 seconds remaining on the clock.
Fargo, put those hands together for Cody Saucier Dragon. He's celebrating with you fans on the track. Show him some love. And then show him what you thought. Judgeszone.com. Right now, you got to lock in those scores. 5 seconds left.
Super glue, glued to the action. A replay, a freestyle where he just kept going seamlessly, utilizing one obstacle to the next. The Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp right there. Clean, crisp backflip lands on all 4 BKT tires and continues on with that freestyle to finish out the full 75 seconds. Let's see how all of that translates into scores. Score to beat a 6.609. The score for Dragon is 9 9.257. New leader, new score to beat in our freestyle competition, courtesy of Cody Saucier in Dragon. Leaderboard up there right now. He has now taken over the top spot, which has currently been held by Corey Rummel in Earthshaker with that Morgan & Morgan awesome backflip. 9.257, Cody Saucier. We call her the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Fargo, let's hear it for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Big air in that freestyle on every corner of the track. Let's lock in those scores. 5 seconds remaining.
She started off that freestyle hot out the gate. Really epic air across the track. We got slap wheelies. We got a sky wheelie. We got big air throughout the entirety of it. Let's see. What did you guys think of Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo? Scores are locked in at judgeszone.com. Making their way up on the video board. 8.247. Again, 8.247. So that's going to put her currently in second place in the Monster Jam freestyle competition. Coming up next, representing Team Throttle Monster, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Clock is paused. 23 seconds remain in that Monster Jam freestyle run for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. Got some big air. We've seen a pattern of these slap wheelies. Our drivers are really taking advantage of that bat wing, which is something we don't always have at our Monster Jam events. Getting word now that that will do it for his freestyle run. Scoring is open, though, at judgeszone.com. Monster Jam fans, all of our drivers come out here to give you their best. So can we take a moment and give a huge round of applause, please, to Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. Super glued to the action. Replay your reminder of that freestyle run as you guys are sliding the BKT tire up or down. You got to make sure you click the submit button in order for all of the scores to be tabulated and counted here in the Fargo Dome. They are locked in, so let's take our attention up to the video board. Devin Winfield in Velociraptor, 6.287. Again, 6.287. That will put him currently in 5th place in the freestyle competition.
All right, I've got a super cool Monster Jam fan here with me. Logan, wave hi to everyone. Everyone say hello, Logan. You see that? Oh, Fargo said hello. And guess what? They are all going to help you play this next game that we're going to play, all right? It's called the Monster Jam Head-to-Head Showdown. You're going to get 15 seconds. Let's put 15 seconds up there on the video board. And you, Logan, have to name as many ice cream flavors as you can. You think you can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, that's easy peasy. And Fargo, make sure to help him out. Shout out those ice cream flavors as he goes along when he needs that help, okay? All right, we've got 15 seconds up. 3, 2, 1, go.
Strawberry, chocolate, vanilla. Banana, strawberry, chocolate chip.
And that's time. Make some noise for Logan. Woo! That was pretty good. That was pretty good. How do you feel about that?
Good.
He feels good. I feel good too. All right. Well, here's some news. You're going to be going up against one of your favorite drivers, Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. Let's see how he does.
Strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, Neapolitan, mint chocolate chip, cookie dough, fudge, chocolate, vanilla with sprinkles on it. I had
Oh, Weston. You know what? He got one more than you, but I don't know. I feel like saying fudge and chocolate chip is kind of like cheating. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So we're going to give you that point back. And we're going to give you this Gravedigger plush to go home with. How does that sound?
Good.
Good. Everyone make some noise for Logan. And make some noise if you're ready to get back into the Monster Jam-packed action.
Fargo, for those of you who will be joining us for the post-show meet and greet, you will be joining us over at Guest Services, located behind Section 1. So again, for those of you who joining us for the meet and greet with our amazing Monster Jam drivers, at the conclusion of the event, you guys will head on over to Guest Services by Section 1. Making her way from the pits. Excited to make some waves in the freestyle competition. Your 2023 Rookie of the Year, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. was not holding back in that freestyle run. Super glue glued to the action replay up there. That moment right there, she actually does a full rotation over the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp before kicking it into reverse, jumping back over the elevated obstacle. That tough break though, that side, the side of those BKT tires right there. We thought she might have been able to do a sidewall save out of it, but there wasn't enough of momentum there to land back on all 4 BKT tires. 7.192, still a really solid score. That is going to keep her now, or put her, excuse me, in 3rd place currently in the freestyle competition. Score to beat, though, is still Dragon with that awesome Morgan and Morgan backflip, that 9.257. You see her in the live shot up there on the video board, Monster Jam fans. Come on, take a moment, show her a little bit of extra love. Once again, Ashley Sanford in a Megalodon. So let's have a little extra fun for everybody here in the Fargo Dome right now. I want you to focus your attention up there on the video board. And we're going to play Name That Truck. Everybody here. All right, take a look right there. I'm going to give you some clues. This truck has teeth. This truck is driven by the 2023 Rookie of the Year. This truck likes to swim in the water. Fargo, yell it out. Who is it? That's right. Of course it's Megalodon. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. Thank you guys so much for joining us here in Fargo. If this is not enough Monster Jam for you, we have another pit party and another live event tomorrow. So take a look at monsterjam.com for all the details. Keep up with us on all social media platforms as well. Those bells only mean one thing. Who's ready for Grave Digger?
Make some noise for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. That will do it for his run. Big air, big wow moments. Weston Anderson things. What did you fans think? To our last competitor in the freestyle competition, lock in those scores for Team Gravedigger.
Super glue, glued to the action replay. Goes into that stoppie, slides it down the ramp, slow motion, forward roll. Saves it on the back two BKT tires in slow motion. Let's see how all of this plays out. Score to beat. Dragon, 9.257. The score for Gravedigger is 9.374. Your winner of the Monster Jam Freestyle and overall event champion, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. What a way to end it. We had Cody Saucier and Dragon with a Morgan and Morgan backflip. Weston Anderson in Gravedigger with a stoppie into a forward somersault. Managed to get himself out of it and has now claimed the freestyle victory as well as the overall event championship. Let's take a moment to hear from our winner.
Weston Anderson, congratulations on both of those wins. But I gotta ask, I saw your reaction when you saw your score. What was that about?
You know, that was a really good run right there. I told you guys I was going to run the truck until it wouldn't go anymore. We did just that right then. But you know what? Cody Saucier, man, him with that backflip, that was insane. He had a killer run. So in my opinion, man, Cody, you won that freestyle, buddy. But hey, the red headlights got him at the end of the day, man. I hate for it to go down that way, but I'll still take a win when I can.
A win indeed, and you took the overall, not just the freestyle. So you're starting the weekend out great. Any word to leave with the Fargo fans here today?
Man, you guys have supported my family and the Team Gravedigger for over 44 years. So I just got to say one thing. I want to thank you guys for every nut and bolt on our truck and every shingle on our roof, baby. That was Monster Jam!
Congratulations one more time, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, your freestyle winner and BKT overall event champion. What an awesome start to the weekend. Remember, we're coming right back here tomorrow for another pit party and another live event. If you guys are interested in coming back here to the Fargo Dome, all you gotta do is go to monsterjam.com for all of the details. I hope each and every one of you had as much fun as we did. On behalf of Taylor Olivia, all of us here at Feld Entertainment, I'm Christina Moore. Fargo, that was Monster Jam! Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night.